Big Dog, 97.9. Let's begin.
Starting with our first laugh, Billy Gardell on limiting his kids' video games.
I have a 7-year-old, and I don't want him to have to download his childhood. You understand? I want him to be a kid. I want him to go outside and play and think of stuff to do. And it's hard as a parent, man. You got to let him play some video games, right? Because you got to let him keep up with his boys at school. You don't want to be that weird kid at the lunch table shooting marbles going, "My dad says this is a video game." Trying to do that. But there's got to be a happy middle ground. I don't want him to be one of them video vegetables, you know what I mean? Go outside and play. That's it. You know, use your imagination. We didn't have a Nano or a PlayStation or an iPod or a PSP I had a stick. And on a good day, a roll of caps and a rock. That was
it. Big Dog, 97.9. Well, NFL starts next week. You got college football happening this weekend. Mm-hmm. High school football is happening later tonight.
There will be tailgates everywhere.
And it got us thinking about tailgating season. And if you're a serious tailgater, you know that every organized tailgate requires several roles to fill. To make them jobs to do. Mm-hmm. And everybody has their role to play to make a cool, good tailgate.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
29% of people say that being the grill master is the best job you can have at a tailgate.
Most respected, I would say, absolutely.
Most important, is the grill master. Mm-hmm. After that, the second most popular job is the side dish taster.
I like that one because you don't have the pressure of grill master, but you still get the goods.
I kind of almost like that better.
Yeah, me too.
Followed by the game hype man.
Don't want that one. Would rather do the side dishes.
Yeah, I'd rather chill.
Me too.
Taste food.
Yeah.
Followed up by the cup refiller, which I guess is kind of like the bartender.
I like that guy.
And the food server, person that's now going to serve out the side dishes and the what's grilled and stuff to people.
All good and important roles. Hype man is a tough one, but, I mean, still important. Get you really jacked for the game. There are bad jobs at a tailgate, too,
yes.
though. Yeah. Some of the worst we've thought about this morning. You don't want to be the show and go guy.
No.
Show and go guy's the worst, isn't he? Pops in, grabs a burger, some of your ribs, says peace out. Maybe he brings a beer to you, but he leaves. He doesn't clean anything up. You don't see the guy again. Show and go. Bad dude at the tailgate. One of the worst.
Yep. There's also the sprinter.
Sprinter is a bad one.
And what I mean by sprinter, the sprinter is the guy that thinks it's, we're getting there as fast as we can. He's pounding beers. He's shotgunning them. And next thing you know, he's passed out.
Yeah.
Before the game even starts.
He shows up at 8 a.m. He's hammered by 9. He's asleep by 10:30, and he misses the game. That guy makes this job necessary, but it's still one of the worst at a tailgate. That's babysitter. Necessary for the sprinter guy.
Yes.
Or anybody else that overdoes it before or after the game. Sometimes also steps in as a referee for fights. Don't require a babysitter. That's really not their fault. That's the other people's fault.
But somebody ends up having to do that job usually.
It's the worst job. One of them. The other one, belly paint applicator. It's got to be one of the crappiest jobs ever.
That is one of the worst.
If you're trying to spell something out, you paint each other's guts. Don't ask somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah, it's hard to paint upside down letters.
How do I make an S?
And then next thing you know, it's pointing the wrong direction.
Crap, that's a Z.
Enjoy your tailgates. Fill your job correctly.
Yeah.
And definitely don't be any of the last ones unless you have to be the babysitter, but that is one of the crappy jobs.
Yeah.
Big Dog, 97.9, time for
The Morning BJ. Jules, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Let's do it.
What's ET short for?
I thought I knew the answer to this. Extraterrestrial, right?
Yeah.
No, he's only got little legs.
I like that one.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Nice job, Jules. Thank you.
Big Dog, 97.9. How about some nerd news?
Nerd news. Let's do it.
The Artemis 1 moon mission launched, got postponed Monday.
Oh, man.
They said a faulty sensor may have been to blame. They're planning to try it again tomorrow. So hopefully they'll get that up in the air.
Cool.
Footage of a crazy rainbow cloud in China went viral. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
I haven't.
It's the craziest, weirdest thing I've ever seen. It really does look fake, but it is not. It's called a scarf cloud.
Huh.
Basically, a wispy cloud forms in the cumulus cloud. Then light gets diffracted through the tiny little ice crystals.
Yep.
And then a rainbow effect happens. And they say it's very rare.
Was China the ones trying to make rain, or was that Japan?
I think we all are. I think every country is.
Yeah.
And I could see China definitely.
And this is
attempting
like, it's probably pretty, but it probably means death or something. We just don't know it.
But if you see it, it looks like some kind of weird end of time rainbow cloud.
Awesome.
Instead of the angry clouds we always see in the movies.
Yeah.
And it's really this
End of time clouds are pretty, actually.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
Yeah.
It's rainbows.
Good.
At least we'll have something pretty to look at as we get killed by. A psychologist has explained the science behind our collective obsession for pumpkin spice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
All of the marketing over the past 2 decades has linked the concept of fall and pumpkin spice, even though it's not fall yet.
I agree.
We're already crazy about it.
Labor Day. Come on.
Within the temporal lobes of our brain, we've been brainwashed, basically, I think is what he's saying. So now there's a huge nostalgic effect. And yes, we've been brainwashed.
Now it's nostalgia?
Yeah.
It doesn't even feel like it's been, it does feel like it's been a long time, I guess. But
they see the thing and they're like, oh, it's fall. And then it brings them back to a good time.
Yeah, right.
And that's why they want pumpkin spice.
And just start putting sweaters on and ordering pumpkin spice everything.
It's so hot. It's 95, but I want my pumpkin spice.
Yeah. That seems weird that it could be nostalgic at this point.
But there you go.
Yeah.
No matter what you say, most people can't get past charging worries with electric vehicles. That seems to be the biggest issue.
I can see that, yeah.
Researchers now say they have discovered a way to charge EV batteries up to 90% in just 10 minutes.
That's pretty good, then.
Problem?
Uh-huh.
It's about 5 years away. The tech. They've discovered how to do it, but to get the tech in the cars, it's going to take about 5 years to make that happen.
That's just a dream, then. That's a...
Oh, it's 5 years. Look where we've come with pumpkin spice.
When you say we've discovered a way to do it, I assume that means we can now do it.
No, we've discovered ways to do a lot of things.
But we haven't executed them.
Exactly. There's some nerd news.
Tradition is back. Pride is back. Football is back.
All right, football already in action. We had games last night.
That's right. Local colleges in action last night. Pitt State picking up the dub over Central, 21-10. And Nebraska Kearney coming to Missouri Southern. Southern losing 24-7 last night.
High school football action. A strange Thursday night game, a lot in high school, unless it's playoffs.
Right.
But Webb City tops Carl Junction 47-7 last night.
A lot of other big matchups around the area as well, including St. Mary Colgan at Frontenac tonight.
Carthage going to be in Branson.
Prairie View taking on Parsons at Parsons.
4A against 2A. Logan Rogersville going to be in Lamar tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about that matchup. That's different. How about Baxter at Southeast?
Got Marshville going to be traveling to McDonald County tonight.
Galena at Riverton.
Mount Vernon at Monette.
Emporia coming to Pittsburgh.
The high-flying scoring Neosho.
Yeah.
Going to be taking on what I hear is a pretty stout team. They're going to be traveling up to Nixa tonight.
That's a big test. Grove Heading to Miami tonight as well. Big matchup down there.
Diamond going to be in Pierce City. Clever going to be traveling to Sircoxie. We got Springfield Catholic going to be in town against Seneca, and Joplin going to be traveling to Willard tonight.
Okay.
Another high-scoring team.
Yeah, Willard, they
week.
put up a ton of points last week as well. Best of luck, of course, to all the local teams.
Get out there and support them any way possible. It looks like probably by game time in most of the area. Maybe the games towards Springfield, maybe not. But it looks like most of the area, it looks like the rain hopefully will move out.
So, good for the fans.
Yes.
And the players.
I don't know.
I like the mud games.
When I played, they were fun.
Yeah, but man, a lot of the schools have turf now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that. back in my day, we didn't have turf. Actually, we did. We played on a field in Springfield. There was a team that had a turf field because we played Missouri State. We played on their football team, or football field.
Yeah, you had to go to a college to get it in, though.
And our high school football coach, I remember him being one of those guys, rough and tough. I don't clean the helmets and blah, blah, dirty, gritty, scratches, blah.
Yeah, but Coach, I can't see it. Got a big old clump of grass.
We played up there, and it was a night game on the turf.
Yeah.
Hey, shine up those helmets. Get them all pretty and stuff. And we're like, who are you? Get out there and support your high school football teams.
Are you ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
It just seems like drug users are making it easier and easier for cops to catch them.
Yeah, feels that way sometimes.
It's almost like something is, I don't know, eating away at their brains.
Maybe.
A 30-year-old woman in Florida saw some cops outside a bar on Tuesday night, so she walked up to them and asked if they could just arrest her.
Is this like some fantasy thing or what?
She literally said, "Can you arrest me? I have drugs on me."
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
She pulled out 2 small baggies out of her pockets.
See? Here they are.
Handed them to the cops.
Evidence.
They were meth.
Oh, God.
Officers conducted a field test on the substance and, came back positive.
Yep.
For meth. They also noted that the woman seemed very high at the time.
Wait, yes, of course.
On probably meth.
Did that need to be said?
I don't. So they granted her request.
Yeah.
And they arrested her for possession of a controlled substance. That is a felony, by the way.
Yep.
And it isn't her first arrest. Her rap sheet includes convictions of narcotic possessions, theft, tampering with a motor vehicle, forgery, and leaving the scene of an accident.
She's got a big list of
Are
accomplishments.
you ready, kids?
Yeah, that's quite the laundry list of stuff there.
So I don't know if she's, help me, or if it's just, I don't.
I can't deal with the outside world anymore.
Yes.
It's possibly what it is. Maybe this is her form of rehab. This is how she's seeking help.
Yeah.
And if that's the
Arrest
case,
me.
I need to clean up. Or if it's not that, then she's just a dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Big Dog 97.9. Happy Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
And of course, we all know the first rule of Labor Day. But what about those other unwritten laws of fashion?
Don't wear white. I was like, what is the first rule of Labor Day?
I'll give you the list today.
Good.
Top 6 fashion rules other than don't wear white after Labor Day.
Okay.
Top 6 fashion rules other than don't wear white after Labor Day. Number 6, don't wear a tank top after you get shoulder hair.
Did you hear that, fellas?
Number 5, don't wear velour unless you're a pimp.
That's good.
Number 4, don't wear denim on denim unless you're Jay Leno.
Or Canadian. I think they can.
Number 3, don't wear a pinky ring unless you sell cigarettes out of your trunk.
You don't see too many pinky rings anymore.
Number 2, Don't wear a mullet unless you answer to the name Skeeter. Again, top 6 fashion rules other than don't wear white after Labor Day. Number 1, I know a lot of people disagree with on this one, but I'm sticking with it. Don't wear Crocs. Just don't. Don't wear Crocs.
They look comfy.
Yeah.
Well, they look hideous, but they're supposed to be comfy.
There's your top 6 list today.
You're listening to the Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show.
Big Dog 97.9. We got some new music out today. Your new Music Friday. It is a band that is playing at Rocklahoma on Sunday night. They'll be right before Five Finger Death Punch. I'm talking about Megadeth.
Yeah?
Yep. Megadeth brand new album drops today. It is their 16th album. Guests will be Ice-T and Sammy Hagar.
Mm-hmm.
It's called The Sick, The Dying, and The Dead.
It's kind of the 3 levels.
Yeah.
They're sick, the dying, and the dead. Okay.
So, kind of curious where that album going on, but it sounds like it might have a theme.
Yeah, I think you're right. It does.
But you'll be able to catch Megadeth, new single, actually, that they've got out. It's really good. So Megadeth on Sunday night at Rocklahoma. We got more Rocklahoma tickets we are going to do coming up at 9:10.
Yeah.
We'll have some on the Big Dog app throughout today, so make sure you got the Big Dog app downloaded.
And you can go caption our picture as well. Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby Show on Facebook. Chance to win them there, too.
Here is Rich Glitter.
Headline news. Leonardo DiCaprio partied at a New York City club after his breakup. Then he left for Slovenia to check the latest crop at his supermodel farm. Charlie Sheen turns 57 tomorrow. Sheen, of course, best known for 2.5 Men, and remembered even more for doing 2,500 call girls. Researchers released a list of most painful ways to die, which raises the question, who did they ask? Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady are in a huge fight over his decision to return to the NFL. Tom, sorry she doesn't believe in your dream, because my wife has no problem with me coming down to the radio station every day. This is not headline news.
To the studio. Now, I'm going to tell you this. We're going to give away a pair of tickets right now, but we are also going to give away another pair of tickets a little bit later on. There will be more tickets before we get out of here.
Oh, yes. I can't wait for you to execute that one. This, though, was a surprise thing this morning. And
surprise guest. I've been visited by this guy, Bongo Boy, many a time when I was doing afternoons, like many moons ago.
Yeah.
Here on the station. And
he's excited.
He is. Because he hasn't come in. He goes, it's Rocklahoma.
Yeah.
It's Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
I got to visit. I got to help you give away some tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Here's how it works. Bongo Boy will play us a tune. Mm-hmm. You then have to guess the artist and the song that Bongo Boy is playing. And if you do that correctly, and you're the 5th person on the rock line, 659-9797, you're going to go to Rocklahoma all 3 days.
Really easy. I mean, it isn't, but good luck.
Yeah, I always found it very hard and surprised people get it right.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. All right, you ready, Bongo Boy? That means yes.
I think that is a yes.
That is a yes. All right, Bongo Boy. This may or may not be a Rocklahoma artist that is performing this weekend. He's pumped. He's ready. Let's hear the Bongo song. Bridge. Bongo Boy's had a lot of coffee.
Yes, he has.
I don't know how anybody's going to know what song that was.
That's got me because I don't even have a guess. But if you do,
if you have a guess of what song Bongo Boy just was playing, give us a call. 659-9797. 5th caller, rock line 659-9797. There's no way.
Chris Purple Hayes and Bobby. Big Dog 97.9.
Are y'all ready, kids?
What a dumbass.
Dumbass.
What the hell's your problem, you dumbass?
What a dumbass.
Great moment there, dumbass.
Officials say Fishing for cash. Not good.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I love fishing. I like money.
Well, apparently a man was fishing for cash out of more than a dozen banks across the county.
I got to know, how this works.
27-year-old Sean Stewart was fishing expeditions for months.
Uh-huh.
So he was successful for a while.
Yeah, sounds like it.
They say that what he would do, he would take some rodent glue traps.
Okay.
He would attach them to a fishing hook and fishing line, and then try to get the money out of the night deposit boxes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He would drop it in, take it down in there, move it around, and it would stick to the rodent traps, and he'd pull it back out. Apparently, this particular method was pretty unique. We haven't seen this one before, the police officer chief said.
Yeah.
He basically started months and months ago and started doing this little cash fishing expedition trips. Bunch of nights in the drop boxes.
Yeah.
Well, they finally figured out what he was doing, and they caught him, and he's now in jail.
Yep.
You can only fish for cash so long until you get busted.
The game wardens get you every time. Well, it seems like a fun thing to do, but it is highly illegal, you dumbass.
What a dumbass.
Coming out today.
Yeah.
And that's intriguing. And, of course, you'll be able to see them at Rocklahoma this weekend as well. So everybody enjoy the trip, the weekend. Be safe. Have fun. What did you learn?
I learned in Nerd News today there was a such thing called a scarf cloud, which is a rainbow-looking cloud that appeared in China. It's super, super rare. It looks like, I think you named it clearly the best.
Yeah, Halo of Death.
Halo of Death.
Yeah, it looks like a halo rainbow.
A pretty halo of death.
Yeah, we think the apocalypse, we may have it wrong in the movies. The apocalypse will be beautiful. And deadly.
Yeah, at the same time.
Halo of Death.
Yeah. Rainbow cloud. Scarf cloud. You can look it up. It happened in China over the weekend, I believe it was, or earlier this week.
Yeah.
And it was quite, it's very cool looking.
Check it out. It's really cool looking.
But also scary in a weird way.
I think we just don't trust anything anymore. Let's share one more laugh. What do we got?
Well, as we head into Labor Day weekend, here's Eddie Gosling talking about quitting bad jobs.
You ever just stop going to a job? You don't even quit. You just stop showing up one day? I've done that a lot. I'm probably still on a couple of schedules. I used to talk like a hobbit at work. That was like my favorite thing to do, talk like the hobbit. My boss would be like, Gosling, where's the plunger?
Maybe the answer to your riddle lies within the question.
It's only funny twice, so be careful. My biggest regret in life is all the bad jobs that I ever got fired from. I never caused a scene. And if you get fired, especially from a bad job, you should go off. What's stopping you? Burger King doesn't talk to Wendy's. I got the ultimate plan. If I ever have to get another job and I know I'm going to get fired that day I'm going to go to work with like a pocket full of glitter. And when my boss fires me, I'll be like, oh, sorry, it didn't work out. Glitter? And throw it right in his face. Because have you ever tried to get glitter off before? That's no joke, is it? Like, I might be fired, but he still has to walk around work the rest of the day. Woo, you're all bling bling, Jingles.